My approach to the movie was to do a stage play, at the same time doing a movie, at the same time doing television. In other words, I used all the things I learned in all my life to do this movie. The stuff was so unique and very, very different, because Malcolm Willis was very, very creative. I think the greatest part of the movie, and that attracted everyone to the movie, because we had over 100 people involved, was the uniqueness and the imagination. For instance, wardrobe and makeup had a real challenge, because everybody's playing cats, and they're doing their best with the language, the best they can. It's a bundle of kids. They're very talented. They are going in and doing it to the best of their ability, but having fun doing it by singing and dancing and tackling the English language. Mason Lawrence, who's playing the lead here, is a fabulous actor. I'm very lucky to be able to get him. Faye Sloan, and put him in a fantastic outfit, and the makeup on him was great. But the main thing is, he kind of held the movie together. He was like the glue, together with Victoria Goodman. And she came from Germany like half a year ago. It's an ordinary, concentrated person who is very persistent, which you need to become an actress, who wants to be successful. She has the quality of becoming the character. She was the character all the time. All the big actresses and so on, that's what they try to do, is become the character, and she did. She's got enormous talent, not only as an actress, but also as a singer. Todd Kent, who played Captain LaCroix, and Todd Kent just does a marvelous job, and it's in the beginning of the movie, so it gives the movie a real lift, but this guy is a great actor. Blake Bentley is an actor in progress. He's a stand-up comic. He's very funny, but he has definitely got talent. He had a big part here that was very difficult to play because he's very, very wordy, and he actually struggled with it, but he worked on it very, very hard, and eventually got a very good character and believable character. There's a good future for him as long as he keeps working. Heather is one of my students, and she's kind of a wild, interesting person. She has won like $150,000 doing game shows. She has a lot of talent, has great spirit. The main thing when I had her first, her voice was all, every time she started to act, she got into her Sunday school voice. Oh, yeah. So I managed to bring this down. And she's now been in Los Angeles and has several parts, and she's got one of the parts in this movie, and she do a terrific job.
Hey! Where are Tomcat and Colette? Thanks.
Tristan is a unique talent. He has the talent of Robin Williams. He's a wonderful actor for a director. Whatever you give him, he played a dog here. And he has so much imagination, and he again becomes the character. It's just unique to watch him. And he's in the wrong place. He should not be here. He should be in LA or New York. This guy is a phenomenal talent. And particularly in the Robin Williams kind of thing, he can act at the same time. He has the tremendous comedic ability. And it's really weird that I ended up doing the movie, considering I don't speak English. And but I did Hamlet in Danish, and I have a very good Shakespearean background. But I can't pronounce the words or anything like that. So I'm the most unlikely person to do this. 3, 2, 1, action.
Her or not her? That is the question.
Okay, once more. It's a question. That is the question.
That's the question.
Working with Jorn, I've met Jorn in February in the acting workshop, and I immediately was fascinated because without him knowing it, he just did the best thing for me. He put me on the spot. I've always wanted to be an actress, I've always wanted to be a singer, and I've studied and studied and studied, but the transition from studying to actually doing it and working in it was something that I was a little bit shy about. But with Jorn, you come into the acting workshop, okay, who's got something? Do it. And there is no hesitation, you just go there, and in this whole thing of stepping up and doing it, it happens so fast.
I was doing a small play off Broadway, and I guess Jorn came to see it. I was out in front chatting up this beautiful blonde, and he came in, and sort of stuck his nose in the conversation. I realized, well, she was married, and that was his husband, and the whole thing didn't start off that well, but the relationship kicked right in.
Jorn is one of the funniest people I know. He's also one of the most demanding people that I know. And one thing about Jorn is when he believes in you, and you see that you buy into what he's telling you, he will back you no matter what.
His critiques have been very, very specific and helped me a lot in developing my acting, and to be introduced to the possibility of being part of a movie was great, and then to be in the auditions and to be casted was fantastic. And now working with him on set is an adventure again.
I'll tell you, since I've met him, I've learned a whole bunch. He's been in this industry a long time, and anything I can get out of him, I really just soak it up.
I've worked with Jorn for a little over a year. I started taking acting classes with him through P-Swift, Palm Springs Women in Film and Television, and was introduced to him through Leanna Bonamici. And he's just, so creative, and wow, to watch him work is such a process.
And I told him that I was moving to Los Angeles, and he said, well, I've got several projects I believe you could be excellent for. So we met up again here. I came to Los Angeles, and he brought up a couple of projects, including this one. I said, it sounds just bizarre enough for me to take. So here I am. It's very bizarre.
I've heard of Jorn around the Valley, and obviously he has a very distinguished career, and I know he's been doing a lot in the Valley recently, and so I know he teaches, and I've heard of people who've been studying with him. And when the opportunity came up to, audition for this movie, I thought it would be wonderful because of his background. For me, he's just wonderful to work with.
His passion for acting and just for movie making or for play directing, creating scenes, creating moments it's infectious. And he's very easy to talk to, and but at the same time he pushes you, and he pushes you in a way that makes you not want to mess up for him.
Looking over everybody's shoulder is a great reward, and I'm learning a lot, and especially from him.
Yeah, I've learned a lot from him, and he's definitely guided me in a great way. Thank you, Jorn, definitely.
This is my third project with him, and he's great. And he's helped me out a lot just in making connections, and he knows a lot of people. He's been working for a long time, and he's someone who, if I need advice, he's the first person I call.
It's nice having a director who trusts you and trusts your instincts, and you get up there and you just make choices, and then after the cut, he pull you aside and we'll just dialogue a little bit about it, but always very supportive, always very engaging, and when he's happy, you see it, and then you're on the right track. So it's been just a pleasure working with Jorn.
It was really a unique kind of journey. The language is unbelievable. Malcolm has a wild mind and is very unique. It's definitely something that people have not seen before.